That's not a bad view, is it?
No, it's not.
I can't believe I'm actually stood almost underneath a great potu. It's hard to see, but there is 100% a blue morpho, the first one I've seen on this trip to Panama that's actually sat still.
So Julio here, he lives here on the canal. He has for quite some time.
So I thought this would be a good place to stop and show you guys another one of the plants that looks very similar to one that I plant all the time in the UK around the wildlife ponds that I make. That is this stuff, which the leaves look almost identical to brook lime. As a boy, as I'm sure many of you did, I used to have stick insects. Well, hello everyone and welcome to another video from here in beautiful Panama. Well, Panama is actually a little way that way. Now, you may be wondering why I'm sat out bobbing up and down in the middle of the ocean, and the audio around me might give you a bit of a clue. It's the last full day here with Jim, so we thought we'd save the best till last. Welcome to Bird Island. So it's called Bird Island. Well, I'll let the birds do the explaining. And it's home to some incredible species. The island itself is actually a reserve and it's tiny. You can see out there into the Caribbean Ocean. You've got not much of an island. It finishes there. And there's a tiny little outcrop right in the distance over there that we saw on the way in. And it's actually a reserve because there are some very special birds that nest here, as I've just said. Now the really noisy ones that don't seem to stop making a noise are the very special red-billed tropic birds. with this gorgeous white long tail. Oh, there's a mature brown noddy, it looks like. Similar to the one we saw the other day at the Zapatillas, which had blown in. Sorry, that was a brown booby. Yeah, we had a brown noddy and a brown booby juvenile that were at the Zapatillas the other day. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it at the end of this one. There were some pretty cool things on that island, which has a gorgeous white sand beach. No beaches here. And these red-billed tropic birds nest on the island along with the magnificent frigate birds. There's a brown booby. I'm trying not to fall over in front of this boat. So we have some magnificent frigate birds which don't actually, well, they can't actually take off if they land in the water. So their main aim to get food is to actually steal it off other birds. So they'll go up to other birds and knock them on the back until they either throw up or regurgitate what they've just eaten. So yeah, nice trick. So mostly it's brown boobies, magnificent frigate birds, and the brown boobies are really cool as well. They have Jim struggling to stand up as well. It's a bit choppy here today. The brown boobies are cool. The mature adults have like a white front and a really cool sort of pale blue bill. And yeah, it's just an awesome place. You're not actually allowed onto the island because it is protected solely for the birds, as I say. What an incredible place. I couldn't tell you how many birds are in the sky right now. Lots. Red-billed tropic birds. They have a slightly down curved bill. You can see where they get their bills from for no doubt skimming and catching catching fish off the top of the water. I have to say, these magnificent frigate birds, apart from having a gorgeous sort of forked tail, really long forked tail, you can tell them from quite a way off. We've seen a few already in Panama, out just off the coastline several times, but nowhere near the numbers these are here. And they just look prehistoric. It looks like we're underneath a colony of pterodactyls. They have this gorgeous sort of white chest. Look at that for a spectacle. I mean, wowzers. So on this very small rocky outcrop, we have a lot of the brown boobies, as they are ground nesters, nesting on here. We have a very young white one there. Woo. And yeah, we have some immature, one immature bird somewhere there-ish, which has a blue beak, a bit like this, the one that we saw on the Zapatillas the other day. And the mature adult birds you can see with the yellow beaks, and they also have the white chest as well, whereas the juvenile has still a brown chest. And on top of the palm trees we've got a couple of magnificent frigate birds, which are just incredible. And then out over the waves we've got a couple of brown noddies as well, which are the same as the one we saw on the Zapatillas. What a place. Just alive with birds. Yeah, the noddies out there are really seafaring birds, the noddies. Very, very rarely get them coming to the coastline. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed visiting Bird Island half as much as I have today. It's been an incredible experience, just being absorbed in the sounds of these birds and the sight of hundreds and hundreds. I mean, that's nothing on what was here a moment ago. It's possible there were 1,000 magnificent frigates overhead a little while ago. It really is something else. The last time I saw anything like this was visiting the 2,000 strong gannet colony in Scotland back at the end of spring this year. And this is something I'll certainly never forget in a hurry. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Obviously, if you have missed any of the previous videos during my stay here in Panama, then check out the Panama playlist, and do check out my good friend Jim's channel, Tranquilo Bay. I will of course put a link into his video at the end of this one. The hospitality has been amazing. Jim and the staff have been amazing. Huge thank you to Alvaro, the boat captain, today for keeping this boat, well, upright for one. It's a bit choppy out here. And thank you to Brenda as well for her spotting. She's helped us spot some incredible stuff. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes as well at Tranquilo Bay, the chefs and all the guys who make this place run like clockwork. I can't thank you enough. So thank you very much, guys. Do check out Jim's channel and hit the subscribe button, please. It will make a big difference to him, because he creates some magical content on all of the incredible wildlife that is here in Panama. What a lucky man he is. So stay tuned, more videos to come from Panama yet. We've got 2 or 3 days to get back to Panama City, and hopefully we've got some more fun stuff to film on the way back. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give the video a like, and I'll be sure to bring you many more videos on the beautiful country that is Panama, along with many more ways in which you can help wildlife in videos to come, of course. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.